It's the moment most of us in Ohio wait for. Ohio State football is finally back in action. First up, Bowling Green, a place where Urban Meyer's coaching career started back in 2001. Ohio State graduated 16 starters this spring, so the big question is whether or not the Buckeyes could fill the shoes. JT Barrett started the day with a pick six, but quickly recovered. Barrett finding KJ Hill downfield as he sheds a tackler. Ohio State ties it at sevens. Later in the first, Barrett out of the gun, standing tall in the pocket, hooking up with Dontre Wilson for a 25-yard touchdown. Buckeyes up 14-7. And this game would just get ugly. Late in the first, Barrett finding Curtis Samuel over the middle, and you are not catching him in the open field. 79 yards to the house, Bucks up 21-7. Samuel finishes the day with 261 yards and 3 touchdowns. Second quarter, let's see some of this defense. Bowling Green driving. James Napke goes down the sideline, but that's a no-fly zone according to Malik Hooker. The tip and the pick, setting up his brothers for another 6. JT Barrett keeping it to himself. That'd be good in flag football too, as he goes in untouched. Barrett ends his day responsible for an Ohio State record of 7 touchdowns. They also set a new school record with 776 yards of total offense. Buckeyes cruise over Bowling Green 77-10. Our very own Eddie Kilroy is in Columbus with more from the team.
The 2016 edition of the Ohio State football team already looks like a national championship contender. The Buckeyes scored 77 points today thanks to their school record 776 total yards of offense. Interestingly enough, most of that production came after JT Barrett's pick 6 in the first quarter. The team says their overall talent and the wealth of talent translated to today's victory.
You know, that's what happens when everybody does their job. And we let our playmakers make plays. JT was making plays. We were blocking up front. When we can do that, that's what will happen.
We did a great job today. JT threw the ball well. Receivers blocked, O-line blocked, tight ends blocked, and we did a great job. We are deep at receiver. A lot of guys can rotate in and make plays for us. So even at tight end, Marcus and AJ. So with that being said, we're just trying to do my best to give it to the right person. I'm not going to say like, hey, I'm going to give it to Curtis or I'm going to give it to Noah, but just give it to the right person.
I feel good like most Buckeyes do right now because a lot of these kids touching the ball where I can see people going through their program saying, who was that again? And the one thing about, careers are made here and legends are born. I tell our players that all the time. Ohio State's different, man. You start making plays and all of a sudden people know who you are on a national level. Fight to make plays because there's a guy behind you going to try to take your spot.
JT Barrett finished with 379 total yards and 7 total touchdowns. Curtis Samuel finished with 261 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns. And let's not forget about this Ohio State defense, who limited Bowling Green to just 244 yards of total offense and 3 points while forcing 3 interceptions. To sum up, it was a good day to be a Buckeye football fan. In Columbus, Eddie Kilroy, your News Now Sports.
Great work, Eddie. In Bluffton, the Beavers start their season against Wilmington. First quarter, Bluffton facing a 4th and 3. Connor Sheehan throwing to Ada's own Micah Robertson. What a catch by the senior. Beavers strike first, taking the lead 7-0. Moments later, Beavers on offense facing a 4th and 8. Sheehan surveys the field and finds Lucas Espatia over the middle. An 11-yard gain for a first down that would lead to this. Sheehan with a quick pump, leading to a quick pass to Rafael Dell. Bluffton goes up 14-7 to the second quarter. Wayne Trace had Colby Spees at quarterback, dumping it off to Robertson. There's a reason he led the nation in receptions last year for the Division III. 32 yards to the house. Bluffton goes on to win 49-20. Findlay also with their home opener. Oilers hosting my stepmom's alma mater, Saginaw Valley State University. First quarter, Findlay's Reese Jervis hands it off to Chauncey Bridges. He breaks through the pack for a tough 12-yard touchdown. Oilers take the lead 7-0. Into the second, Jervis handing off to Bridges. Once again, making moves in a phone booth, picking up another first down for the Oilers. Bridges with 25 carries for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night. 4 plays later, Jervis fakes the handoff, finds Anthony Federico, and he comes right in your living room as he dives for the pylon. Findlay goes up 20-0. Oilers win their opener 37-19. We need to take a break here on Your News Now Sports, but when we come back, we have more highlights to come, including a Lima Senior LCC matchup over at Spartan Stadium right after this quick timeout. Welcome back. Now with all the football out of our system, we move to the other football. A crosstown clash between Lima Senior and LCC. The Spartans holding the upper hand as they won 5-0 last year. But today at Spartan Stadium, they meet again. It was scoring early and often. 1 minute and 48 seconds into the game, Lima Senior's Caden Fry capitalizes on the loose ball in the box. The freshman putting the Spartans ahead 1-0. 2 minutes later, Sam Shark has the edge, puts it center, and Tyler Lesh taps it in with the left. Lima Senior now up 2-0. And the Spartans didn't let off the gas pedal. Lesh finding some space and firing with the right. He finishes with a hat trick. The Spartans scoring 3 goals in 9 minutes. Lima Senior wins the match 8-1. Over at Lost Creek, LCC hosting 15 schools in their invite, starting on 9. Bluffton's Olivia Koenig knocks down her par putt. The sophomore cards an 88 and finishes second individually. Bluffton taking 3rd overall in the tournament. Over to 10, Fort Loramie's Emily Knopf chipping onto the green and oh so close to the pin. She taps in for par en route to a 76. Knopf, your champion on the day. And on 11, LCC's Megan Mulcahy sinks her par putt, highlighting her round of 89. The T-Birds finish in second as Shawnee takes first. Let's go for a run, shall we? Columbus Rove hosting 50 other schools this morning in their invite. Starting in the small school grade division, Ottoville's Brendan Siefker takes the gold, blazing through the course in 15 minutes 45 seconds. Girls red division, it's Emily Serenen crossing the line at 18 minutes and 12 seconds. The LCC T-Birds soaring to a first place finish. Minster takes the team title. And in the girls grade division, Crestvew's Ashley Bowen turns on the Jets. Her gold winning time 19 minutes 34 seconds. The host school Columbus Grove takes first place as a team. Ending with an event for a good cause. Frank Kill and Quincy Simpson teamed up to coach the Lima All-Stars against the Court Kings tonight. All proceeds going to the after-school programs. First quarter, they don't call him Jumpin' Joe for no reason as he slams one home. Court Kings up 14-9. Second quarter, Lima All-Stars going with the deep ball to catch up. Lima's own Denzel Lyles dishing to Rod Wilmot, who splashes one home. Court Kings still ahead 47-42. And now Lima wants to show they have bounce too. Lima, Sammy Villegas throwing it to another Lima native, Earl Ingram for the oop. Still down 59-48. That's the story of the night. Just look at these dunks. The names like Sky High and Jumpman. You can't expect anything less. That boy must be up to something. Court Kings win 122-111.
All right, thanks, John. So I hear there's something going on tomorrow.
No, there is. At Spartan Stadium, they're having an event called Overtime Give Back. Free food, haircuts, even free school supplies. So come on out.
Yeah, maybe you can get a haircut.
Well, maybe I could. We'll see.
All right, we'll be right back.